you guys, it's He Heals, and today I'm going to take you to the store with me on a demo Instacart shop in my high heels for men to show you how I systematize my customer service experience to make it as smooth and easy as possible. These boots have a slightly fuzzy insole, which helps with some of the shock absorption when you're walking. I particularly love that the heel cap is round and isn't so easily destructible. This makes them perfect for long-term wear, which helps you walk with more ease and confidence, reducing your risk of damage, which saves you money long-term. So now the main difference between being an Instacart shopper and working any other customer service job is that I'm an independent contractor, so I have more responsibility. I can cash out direct deposit instantly, but I also have to know how to manage and not spend everything all the time, right? So there's a lot more that goes into it. Because if you don't know, now you know. So when you start shopping, no doubt, you're gonna have a hard time finding items just like I did. I always start with the produce section because the produce, they tend to be the ones that's the hardest because you gotta weigh things. There tends to be a lot of mold, mildew, dry rot, things of that nature on the produce. So I do my trifle check to make sure nothing looks trifling. Take your time and go through each section. It's better to go slow and be efficient than it is to fast and have to keep going back and forth. And no doubt, being a shopper has helped me learn the value of time being money, because the faster and more efficient you are, the more money you can make. But part of that process is learning how to master being slow so you can eventually get ahead. So Christmas is that time of year where customers appreciate a bit of extra attention to detail. So I try to get quality items. So that means bananas, no brown spots, zucchinis, no scratches. The meat is tender. The meat is juicy. Merry Christmas. So I start at the produce section and I work my way around. Typically the meat section comes next, the meat, then the dairy, so on and so forth. But I think it's best to get the heaviest items and put them first so that you aren't crushing eggs or any other delicate items like bread or Lunchables. If I run out of room, I'll separate the orders with something in between them. I'll use like a paper bag or a plastic bag. So the aisles can be kind of confusing when you're looking at the Instacart app shopping. So one thing I do is I just make sure to look at what is the overall category of the item, right? I go there and I look for similar items on the list that would be in that vicinity. So I don't leave that spot until I get everything I'm looking for.
So now a genius hack that you can do to make sure that customers remember to rate you is to get out your notepad and copy my prompt that I have. So all I do is I copy and paste this preset to my customer so that I'm not writing the same question every single time to every single customer, because usually I do batches. So I'll have 3 customers or 2 customers at a time. So yeah, copy and paste a preset something short and cute to remind your customer to rate you so that you can increase your rating.
I want to give a shout out to Jay for his Heels for Men outfit idea because he put this together really nice. Those pants caught my eyes as soon as I seen them. I don't know what they're called, but let me know in the comment section if you do. Think an item is out of stock, but it just may be hiding behind another item, or it could be at the top. So if you don't have your heels from heheels.com on, you might not be able to see it. And if you're short, the heels can help you reach items. So you can experience shopping at 6 feet. I'm not even joking, like, because people ask me all the time, like, hey, can you reach for this? Can you help me? Even when I'm shopping. And I'm like, I'm on the clock, but I can still assist. So I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you to heheels.com and you can reach the items yourself. Now, I always check the egg cartons because there tends to be a few of them that are cracked. This is why I'm personally relieved when customers order Eggland's Best because they have an extra plastic protection over them. If you break an egg on the way to the customer's place, they can just get a refund. Just give the customer a heads up. You don't have to square up,
Where is it? I was looking all. Make sure you have designated spaces of the cart for each customer. So for example, I'll use the main basket to put the customer that has the most items in. The baby section of the cart could be for someone who has the least items, so on and so forth, whatever works for you, but make sure you have your customers organized.
I don't know about y'all, but I've had customers who added items throughout my shop. So, I'd be almost done and they keep adding things. So in that case, I would wait on standby just so that you're not going back and forth and getting irritated. Rock has a new energy drink. I gotta try this. Let's try it. This is fire, bro.
When you're in the produce section and you're shopping for salad kits, make sure that you're reaching for the ones that are closer to the back, so closest to the fan and not the front, because a lot of times the staff are putting the different produce that's about to go bad, they'll put it towards the front. So if you could reach towards the back, you'll get fresher produce for your customer.
So at the very end of my shop, I'll get an empty cart and I will separate if I have multiple orders, just to make sure I don't miss any items or there isn't a mix-up. Now this part is super important because I'm gonna be honest with you, it can make or break your Instacart career. Because if you keep getting stuff wrong, your rating is, you just gonna be fired, okay? And you're never gonna be able to work in this town again. No, I'm joking. But no, real talk, there's this feeling of dread that you get when a customer messages you that you got them the pretzels, right? You gave them the other customer's pretzels. Now, instead of checking item by item, I start with the customer who has the least items. So I just go over their stuff first, and that instantly validates the other customer who has more items, right? So I don't have to go through their stuff now. Now, you don't have to do this, but I found that this makes my checkout process a lot smoother because I have an extra cart that ends up being empty and I can transfer items really smoothly. One thing a lot of shoppers don't know is that Instacart teamed up with Upside to give you cash back on gas. So every time you fill up, you can get extra money back to put back into your profits. And you'll get even more cash back when you sign up with my code in the middle of the screen. All you have to do is take a picture of the receipt to prove that you paid for the gas and you're done. And the higher your shopper rating is, the more cash back you'll get.
Well, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite kind of heel to shop in is. My favorite are these red block heels because they're reflective and they got that cool gem at the bottom. So be sure to let me know. Be sure to subscribe. Go to my website, heheels.com, for more men's heels tips, and I'll see you in my next video.